HSETV and HSE News are public forums for student expression. Students make all content decisions, and opinions expressed do not represent those of HSE schools or the Board of School Trustees.
Good afternoon, HSE. I'm Ella Roundy.
And I'm Zach Johnson, and here are your announcements for today.
In honor of National Banned Books Week, here is some information to help you understand why Banned Books Week exists and why it is important to realize that it celebrates everyone's right to choose what they want to read for themselves. When someone makes a challenge to a book, it is an attempt to remove or restrict access to that material based upon the objections of a person or group. A banning is the removal of those materials. When a person or group wants to decide what others are able to read, view, and learn about, it threatens our freedoms of speech and choice. By supporting Banned Books Week, you are able to send a message that you are able to make decisions and choices that are right for you.
Speaking of books, this new school year has brought multiple new electives available to students. Let's go to this segment by Grace Godish on the new Gothic and Horror Literature class.
With many new classes available this year, we decided to get a closer look at the new Gothic and Horror Literature class.
I decided to teach this class because Gothic is one of my very favorite genres, and back in New York when I taught, I had a 5-week Gothic literature unit that I always wished I could extend further. And when I heard that I was able to submit an idea for an elective, that immediately popped into my mind, and I was so excited about it, and I'm so glad that it was selected. I am most excited, I think, about teaching Dracula, which is our first novel, and then connecting it to a Stephen King novel at the end. I think it'll be really interesting for kids to make the connections between one of the more foundational texts and a very modern, popular author's work.
I'm most excited to be reading stuff that you wouldn't be reading in a normal classroom, as in more things by Edgar Allan Poe that aren't just The Raven.
Just finding new things to read, because I don't like to read, but I'm liking everything in this class so far.
I would recommend this class to any student who already has sort of an affinity for Gothic literature, if you will. Any students who really like to read and analyze literature.
For HSETV, this has been Grace Godish.
Deaf Awareness Week facts of the day. Many deaf prisoners cannot communicate with family or friends because most prisons only have old TTY machines. Most deaf people use video relay and FaceTime now to communicate. A 35-year-old deaf man in Oklahoma City was fatally shot by police when he didn't respond to their request for him to put down a pipe he was holding.
The Royal Eco Club is meeting today in J201 after school. The film club is showing the classic sci-fi film Blade Runner today in J107. Today is the last day for henna tattoos. The henna artists will be in the fishbowl outside Miss Safi's room J205. The Indianapolis Black Alumni Council of Historically Black Colleges and Universities College Fair and IBAC Scholarship Opportunity Network is today and tomorrow. Tonight, the IBAC College Fair will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. at Crispus Attucks Medical Magnet School with over 50 HBCUs present. Tomorrow, the Scholarship Opportunity Network will be held at Crispus Attucks Medical Magnet School from 8 a.m. to noon. This event is for high school seniors with 3.0 or higher GPA. The colleges that are participating will be making scholarship awards on the spot. Make sure you stop by the fan stand after school during lunches to pick up a pink shirt for tomorrow's game. Shirts are $10 and quantity is limited, so get yours today. Support the cause and the Royals. Now for your world news with Finley.
Chances are you heard of the rumors of a town under Geist Reservoir. Joe, Jack, and Henry spoke to a few county historians to get an inside scoop.
You may drive past Geist Reservoir every day on your way to school, but did you know that beneath these murky waters lies a town?
I've always heard that there was a town under Geist. I've heard people talking about it, maybe even a church tower that peaks up when the water is low, and it's really interesting to find the truth behind that.
was basically one of many small Indiana farming communities.
We know Germantown was in fact there. It was a little town, and the decision was made to flood that area. Now, there have been rumors that people see on low water tides or low water times a church steeple.
As I like to call it, Fall Creek Atlantis.
It's almost like our lost city of Atlantis, except Atlantis is a legend. We don't know it was there.
It was recognized as a town. It's listed in, it had a post office, which is one sign of a town. While it wasn't a very big community, it was very small, but nevertheless it was actually a focal point for a certain amount of economic activity there. The water company, when they built a reservoir, leveled every building that was there.
I had heard some stories somewhere that the town was flooded with all the residents inside and they all died and it was just haunted beneath there.
There's really nothing there to be haunted, basically, other than some grumbling by the residents when the water company bought them out and drove them off. That's really about all there is as far as tension and controversy surrounding the place.
Next time you drive past Geist Reservoir, think about the history that lies below.
For HSETV, this has been Joe, Jack, and Henry.
And now to Jack with your sports.
Congratulations to the class of 2018 on winning last night's annual Powder Puff game. The girls put together a solid offense and a rigid defense. The senior girls finished with 36 points to the juniors' 12. The junior girls also put on a good show. It was a great game. The boys varsity tennis team fell to Fishers High School 3-2 last night. The season finished with a 6-10 record. If you're interested in trying out for the softball team in the spring, please attend the call-out meeting in Coach Kitchen's room, F129, on Tuesday, October 3rd at 3:15. Now back to your main anchors.
That's all your announcements for today, HSE.
Have a great day, Royals.
Don't forget to follow HSETV on social media for more news and school updates.